Hello, this is James Marlowe. It's the 16th. It's Monday, the 16th of January 2012. The time is 21:54, and I'm in Oxford. Woo. And I've been thinking a lot today about education because I am a teacher in training, and that's the kind of things you've got to do, especially with all these assignments due. Check my rhymes. Um, a couple of things. I'm placed in an FE college. Now, the FE college, as well as doing vocational and skill based stuff, we also do A levels. But I don't think A levels is the right thing to do at a college. Or maybe a college shouldn't do A level. They don't quite go because the way I see it, A levels requires an awful lot of discipline. And that just isn't there in the structure of colleges. And I kind of feel like when I'm teaching it that these A levels aren't as serious as the A levels I took in a sixth form in a school because it lacked a structure. For example, if you got a free period and you're in a school, it's it's a treasure because really you shouldn't have it because the rest of the school are working. But in a college, it's just like, oh yeah, this is what we do, just going home, and it gives the illusion, because of the lack of structure, it gives the illusion of more free time and therefore less time to do your work, when really you still need the same amount of time, often more time, depending on how well you do at college and how bright you are. I mean, it's a generalization, but often college students aren't as bright as students in sixth form. But obviously, generalization, you need to take locality and the like into consideration before making an outrageous claim like that. Secondly, I'm thinking about vocational a vocational perspective when it comes to education. You know, training rather than training as opposed to education, I suppose. I wonder if you can train someone to be an academic, like how you'd have like a blacksmith's apprentice, you'd have like a scholar's apprentice. You know, at first you just like checking footnotes and stuff like that, and then when you go up the ranks and you write a thesis. I mean, I suppose that kind of thing may happen in some circles, informally. Informally, with regards to like having a mentor and that kind of thing. But I'm really interested in, especially with my students, in teaching them the skill of thinking right. Well, thinking right, thinking not correct. It's not so much thinking correctly; it's thinking in a way which best uses their mind to ask the right questions. How do you teach the skill of asking the right questions? And if you think about skill as on a par with a very practical skill like blacksmith or whatever. I don't, or builder, baker, candles. I don't really know. Um, but can you equate those things? I mean, can you teach someone the right way to think? I'm sure there must be books on it. If you're watching this and you know something about this, leave a comment or a link to a book I could read on it because I find it really interesting. How do we learn to think the way we think? Anyway, I'll leave you with that. Yeah, good night.